You are awake at 2 a.m. because your mind is staging a mutiny. You are trapped in a nocturnal dopamine spiral of your own making. You keep doom scrolling to drown out the silence. But this cognitive fragmentation will permanently throttle your baseline serotonin until you completely lose the ability to focus. You have tried melatonin gummies and blue light blocking glasses. These fail because they treat a software malfunction with a hardware band-aid, ignoring the 10,000 corrupted background processes draining your system. There is an ancient, classified system override called Sitta Praja. I am going to give you the exact sensory deprecation trigger to activate it tonight. Society tells you that 2 a.m. wakefulness is insomnia, a disease to be cured with sleep hygiene. This is a fundamental misdiagnosis. You mistake distraction for thinking. When the external servers go offline at 2 a.m., the system noise floor drops, exposing the chaotic background chatter of future fears and past regrets. You are not a passive insomniac. You are a hard drive desperate for system defragmentation. Your consciousness is starving for daylight-driven serotonin and gluttonous for cheap digital dopamine loops. To fix this, you must stop acting like a helpless consumer and become the conscious operator of your own mainframe. Thousands of years ago, the Bhagavad Gita outlined this exact root-level defrag in chapter 2. It is called Sitta Praja, the steady intellect. Verse 58 describes a man who withdraws his senses from their objects, just as a tortoise draws its limbs into its shell. This is not passive relaxation. It is an aggressive quarantine of sensory input. By cutting off the visual and auditory dopamine feeds, you force your brain to isolate and shut down the rogue processes draining your mental RAM. You detach the observer from the corrupted data. Are you ready to terminate the endless loop of midnight anxiety? Comment the word defrag below to commit to tonight's system wipe. Here is your 24-hour command sequence. Tonight, set an alarm for exactly 2 o'clock. Upon waking, do not touch your phone. You will sit upright in total darkness for exactly 21 minutes. No music, no light, no water. You are running diagnostics. Your sole task is to observe your breath and internally recite the code. I am not these thoughts. I am the one who observes. When your mind wanders to a stressor, label it as a corrupted file and forcibly return to the breath. This is an aggressive hard reset. Log the mental output in a physical notebook immediately after the timer ends. But there is one critical error you might make during the logging phase that will instantly crash the system again, which I will reveal in a second. The error is analyzing the thoughts you just logged. Do not analyze, just export the data and close the terminal. You have successfully transitioned from a victim of insomnia to a programmer of your own intellect. Click the video on the screen right now to master the morning protocol that locks in these new neural pathways. Shanti.